When I Was Young in the Mountains by Cynthia Rylant. When I was young in the mountains, grandfather came home in the evening covered with the black dust of a coal mine. What great detail. Only his lips were clean, and he used them to kiss the top of my head. This is good. When I was young in the mountains, grandmother spread the table with hot cornbread, pinto beans, and fried okra. Notice how the author was very descriptive here. She didn't just say she put dinner on the table or food on the table. She said that grandmother spread the table with hot cornbread, pinto beans, and fried okra. How descriptive. Later, in the middle of the night, she walked through the grass with me to the Johnny house and held my hand in the dark. I promised never to eat more than one serving of okra again. When I was young in the mountains, we walked across the cow pasture and through the woods, carrying our towels. The swimming hole was dark and muddy, and we sometimes saw snakes, but we jumped in anyway. What details about the swimming hole do you notice here?
It's dark and muddy.
Very good, Sarah. That's right. You're so smart. On our way home, we stopped at Mr. Crawford's for a mound of white butter. Mr. Crawford and Mrs. Crawford looked alike and always smelled of sweet milk. Now, details don't always describe what something looks like. They can describe what something feels like, sounds like, tastes like, and even smells like. Here, the author tells us what Mr. and Mrs. Crawford smells like. This makes us feel like we are actually there. Now, as I read the next couple of pages, I want you all to close your eyes and listen to the details of the story. Create a picture in your mind while you listen and pretend like you are there. When I was young in the mountains, we pumped pails of water from the well at the bottom of the hill and heated the water to fill the round tin tubs for our baths. Afterward, we stood in front of the old black stove, shivering and giggling while grandmother heated cocoa on top. Now open your eyes and turn to your neighbor. Tell your neighbor what descriptive words stuck out in your mind. And then they would tell their neighbor